Hello, my name is Prime, and welcome back to ATS Showcases, and also welcome to Valentine, Nebraska. So today, we are going to be hauling this sprayer with our Kenworth W900, along with our ownable lowboy trailer, from here, yes, in Valentine, Nebraska, and we're going to head down to North Platte today. A very nice, pretty much linear delivery, actually, and it's mainly back roads from what I can tell, so it's going to be really neat to kind of cut through the heart of Nebraska itself. We started out on the eastern side of the state with my very first look video, so if you haven't checked out that video, I recommend you doing so. I'll have it linked up in the card above. But it's here in the afternoon here in Nebraska, and once again, this is an early access build of the Nebraska DLC. You can see it along the top of your screen. So everything you see and hear here in American Truck Simulator is ATS through and through, as there are no mods once again within this video. So without further ado, let's get this W900 started up and get on the road. Hopefully everyone's doing well. I certainly am. Great to be back here in the Nebraska DLC. Once again, an early access build, as I just mentioned. Very big thank you to SES Software for providing me with early access to the DLC. I know a few of you were wondering how I get access to the DLCs, and if you may not have heard what I mentioned in the very first look video, because first of all, thank you to everyone who commented on the first look video. A lot of you were enjoying the delivery through Nebraska and very excited for the DLC to come on the 16th of May 2024 when the official release date is set. I am very privileged to be able to get access to the DLC early. Long story short, I get sent the DLC early by SES Software, the company, the developer who makes American Truck Simulator, to be able to show it off to all of you on YouTube. So very big thank you to SES Software for making that happen, and also to you, the viewer. You are the reason why this happens to me, and I know it is unfortunate. I know everyone would love to be able to get early access to the DLC. Unfortunately, that is not always the way things work. But it is coming very, very soon, at least as of recording this video, only a couple days away now from the release date, and my word, is it a busy day here in Valentine, Nebraska. We're just going to have to wait it out, I think, here for a little bit. Looks like there's a bit of a break in traffic here, so we should be good to go. I may start rolling out here. Very long trailer today. Very, very long. It is the biggest ownable lowboy trailer that you can buy in American Truck Simulator, as far as I know. At least stock within the game, because once again, there are no mods within this video today. The only, I guess you could say, additions to the game are only DLCs that you can purchase for American Truck Simulator. There are no other third-party modifications. Everything you see and hear is American Truck Simulator and SES Software related content. However, it is a very long, well, it's not that long of delivery, but definitely longer than our first look video that I just recorded the other day, and you guys have been enjoying. A little bit longer delivery today, and of course longer cargo as well. So I'm going to be careful on all my turns to make sure that I do not, cut corners too much, and actually turning out of the pickup location there earlier, I realized I didn't mention it, but I do realize that I cut it a little close there on the edge of the road. But as we cut through this central section in Nebraska, it's going to be very interesting to see the difference in landscape overall within the state, because Nebraska is surprisingly diverse, and as far as I know, as far as we get, or shall I say, the more we go western across the state, should see more rolling hills in some of the world-famous rock formations. As far as I know, now don't hold me accountable for that, we're gonna have to find that one out well as time goes on here, but as far as I know, that is the case. And it looks like we got to go right here indeed, so we're gonna actually kind of straddle the line here, so then I can use the width of the corner to my advantage. Come on, turn around there, check in the mirror. There we go. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. A little bit of, I'd say a little bit of an overkill trailer, maybe, for the sake of the sprayer. The sprayer is definitely heavy. Don't get me wrong, if I am correct. Yeah, 33,000 pounds-ish. I mean, it's not the heaviest thing ever that you can haul, and I now have a bazillion different wheels touching the ground, but that's besides the point. At least we're definitely not going to get dinged for infractions for overweight per a number of axles. We got plenty of those going around. Oh, there's a tire on the road there. Someone lost a wheel. That's not good. Anyways, when it comes to the Nebraska DLC, I know a lot of you are very, very excited, and once again, huge thank you to everyone who enjoyed the first look video, or maybe you haven't checked it out. I'd highly recommend, once again, you doing so, and maybe that's the person who lost a wheel. That'd be funny if they didn't have a wheel on their car. I think they do, though. I think they have all 4 tires. Yes, they do. That'd be funny and unfortunate at the same time if that actually was a coincidence. But anyways, I got sidetracked again. Hopefully everyone has been enjoying the content. I know you definitely enjoyed the first look video. So once again, as I'm going to say for the 3rd time now, thank you for all the support on that video and all the comments as well, and all the people who are very, very excited for Nebraska to come very soon. And well, as you can tell, there is a lot for you to enjoy. There's a great amount of quality, and also 1.50 is, well, technically, at least as of recording this video, still in early access for ATS, but it has been released for Euro Truck Simulator 2, so it's going to be releasing maybe by the time you're watching this video for American Truck Simulator. So there's a number of fantastic additions that have come in for that one, or with that update, I should say. So that's coinciding with Nebraska, which is always fantastic. So the wonderful visual quality that you guys have been commenting on and enjoying here around the channel as of late, more or less, I'm going to say kind of coming in a couple folds, mainly, well, a major update visually with 1.50, which I've talked about in the past with brand new TAA, but I've also done some changes in the way I upload things, uploading things in 4K, a little bit of YouTube trickery, shall we say, but it is resulting tenfold in terms of video quality, at least in my opinion, so I'll take it any day. But back to the Nebraska DLC itself, there's so much to be able to talk about and to explore. I mean, I don't even know where to start. Obviously, we're now hauling across the more central section of the state today, and I do find it very interesting. We got some construction here. I find it very interesting how different it is from Omaha. Just saying. The Omaha and Lincoln delivery really didn't look like this. Now, I get that we're kind of cutting through the middle of, shall we say, nowhere in some respects. You can go ahead there, truck. We don't want to get stuck because you're too shy to go past here in the construction. I gotta love it, AI. I mean, we gotta mind our workers. We don't want to cause any havoc, but still, you can move a little bit faster there, truck. You don't have to throw on the hazards just to go by the construction. AI, gotta love them. Anyways, back to the fact that, well, yes, there's a lot to love here in Nebraska, and the fact that it's so different. And so the next episode, we're going to be heading over to the western side of the state, and my goal is to be doing one of the oversized special transport or heavy hauls. We are technically doing one of some degree today, but however, not with all the escort vehicles, not technically a special transport mission. We are going to be doing that today, and is this... Oh, that's for a gas station. Oh, cool. Or like a truck stop, I should say. A little bit of an escape road into that. That's kind of neat. Point is that... or was that maybe a cut through? I don't know. We're going to go this way, though. Maybe I could have snuck through that way. I don't think so, though. We're going to try and hit the western section, use a special transport, because there is a special transport, as far as I know, that goes out of Scotts Bluff, one of the major western cities of the state. There's a few different cities that special transport routes can go out of if you happen to own the Special Transports DLC. So I'm going to be doing that in the next episode, explore the western side of the state a little bit and challenge myself as well. But I decided to use the W900 today, the good old classic Kenworth with the 8x6 configuration today, a mighty beast of a vehicle. Some would say I should have done that for my special transport, but I've got another truck up the sleeve that can definitely pull some weight as well and is well known for being a heavy haul truck as well. We're going to kind of cycle around here a little bit, do some different truck and trailer combinations as much as I can, well, I say different trailer combinations. The special transports are different than a lowboy trailer in terms of their configuration, but at the same time, they're basically just a lowboy trailer, but maybe a little bit bigger or customized, depending on the special transport mission. So take everything I say, I guess, with a grain of salt. But the biggest thing being the trailer, or the truck, sorry, I'm going to change it up again and, of course, explore a different section of the state to make sure that, well, you, the viewer, gets as much chance while I'm putting out videos in early access to see, well, is the Nebraska DLC worth it? And I've talked about this a little bit in the first look video that I just recorded, and I must say, as I've been driving through the Nebraska DLC even more, my word, it's getting a little bit gloomy out here today. I know it's in the afternoon. It's now later afternoon, actually. Well, it's about 6:30 in-game now, so we're starting to get into the evening time. But I wasn't expecting it goes this cloudy, though. may start raining soon. Oh well, we'll get to see some of the different weather that Nebraska can bring. Anyways, I was talking about my opinion of potentially developing as we go on here and as I explore different parts of the state. And, well, is the state that includes 12 brand new cities to the American Truck Simulator map worth the, well, roughly 12 to 16 probably dollars that most of these map expansions for American Truck Simulator are in terms of cost? I must say, putting aside any form of bias you may think I have, coming from a person who is a true fan of the state or of the game itself, and one that always used to have to really think about purchasing certain expansions for a game because is this money actually worth it for what I'm going to get? That was something that I always used to do before I now basically have the excuse of I'm going to be making content out of it, and full transparency, there is technically return on investments. In some respects, I try not to make it a business sake, but I have that little bit of peace of mind. However, for you, the general user, I completely understand the hesitation. So I will say, long story short here, I know that's another prime, typical, long-winded explanation and reasoning. I can honestly say that as I've been exploring the Nebraska DLC, in my opinion, I think it is very much worth it. Will you see some crazy cool things? In my opinion, yes. The dynamic loading and unloading, which I did experience the loading bit, at least in the first look video. Unfortunately, the delivery depot, whether it was supposed to have dynamic unloading or not, maybe that was an issue. I know a few of you pointed out that technically it is early access. There could be problems with the delivery not selecting the grate that could have been at that depot. I'm still not sure if it would have actually done it anyways, just because of the location. If not, it may not have been enabled for it because it is a brand new feature. But the ability to even load and unload your trailer like that is something that unlocks in Nebraska technically, because it is the only state in American Truck Simulator, as of recording this video, that happens to have depots that are enabled along with that feature. So if you're interested in doing that with grain, that may be something that really does swing your decision on that. Although just basically unlocking another Midwest state is something that is, to a lot of people, home. And you may just want to experience the DLC for yourself. But the quality continually increases. And I mean, look at this water body here. A little bit of a slightly muddy riverbed. But even still, the detail around the state and around these cities, incredible stuff as well. And I know a lot of you who are locals, at least in Nebraska, or at least are very familiar with the areas, as we discovered North Platte. I know a lot of you are very, very impressed with the detail of the state and how realistic it is. Yes, it is all scaled. Yes, SES software can only replicate so much. However, the detail level that is here, from the hidden artwork everywhere, or I should say just the artwork everywhere, and the other details around these different intersections and roadways itself, very, very impressive. I didn't mean to hit the wipers there, but I did. I hit the wrong button on my wheel. But I must say, once again, I would recommend the DLC, at least as of right now. It just unlocks a whole new section of the map that is always a bonus, especially for us avid ATS players who have explored a lot of the map and just want to explore some new content. I would recommend it. There's plenty of great connections across the map as well, and you can really snake your way up through the US as well. Kind of start to go from, well, south to north, but through kind of a mid-US section. Well, I should say, you know, we can go from a southeastern point to the northwestern point, and you can work your way up through Nebraska technically if you'd like to. There's a lot of options, and that's why I would recommend it. Lots of cool things that are coming in with it, as I mentioned, but that is your opinion fully. I know some of you will definitely wait until it comes on sale. That's an inevitability, folks. And for those who are really tight on the budget or are on the fence, honestly, you might as well wait. If you're so much on the fence about picking it up and you don't really want to spend the full price on it, just wait. Simple as that. It will come on sale in a Steam sale. That is the wonderful thing about SES software. Some can complain about pricing and what you get. However, they religiously, and I mean religiously, put things on sale for a significant reduction in cost. Think about the games themselves. If you don't have American Truck Simulator right now, quite frequently the game comes on sale for 75%, 80% off. It goes to pittance at times in terms of cost. In fact, I bought the game a long time ago on a significant sale. Just saying. And all the updates, for example 1.50, are free. You have to pay for new map DLCs, certain branded content, but a lot of the brand new truck editions, so on, are all free. So, for example, sometimes the game, at least as I am a Canadian, will sometimes come on sale for $8 or less at times, but generally it's about $8. You can get a lot for that $8, my friend, that comes with the game itself. And of course, you can pick up the other map DLCs. A lot of the older map DLCs now are quite cheap in terms of big sales as well, let alone the other content around for unlocking stuff. So if you're ever on the fence, I would recommend just waiting for a big sale. But for those who really want to explore the state, or just simply, well, want to experience the features, then honestly, go right ahead and get it. I would highly recommend it at any point. Just saying. It is a wonderful thing. The new quality of the map DLCs, and DLCs in general, mostly, across are very, very high. And so, honestly, I can't really have any complaints, and I really don't doubt a quality of an upcoming map DLC often, or any DLC in general, because the level of quality and standard that SES Software hold now is on a whole, well, no pun, well, I'll say it again, whole new level. Their level is on a whole new level, as confusing as that may be, and it's just, it's great. So it just adds a little bit of more, well, trust, basically, that you're not going to be paying something for, well, something questionable in quality. That just does not happen, which is very wonderful indeed, that you can have that trust. Yes, there have been a couple updates or DLCs that slight letdown at times, but generally they're updated and those concerns are gone. So once again, to each their own. You do what you'd like to do. There is no way I can control that, but in my effort to be, well, fully transparent with you guys, and even though, yes, I am very, very fortunate, and I do not overlook the fact that I get early access to these DLCs, and in fact, I don't always have to get access to these DLCs, as much if you may think that I have these internal ties with SES Software, and like, I could just request whatever I want. That is not how it works. Not at all. There are plenty of amazing content creators out there that deserve to have early access as well, but unfortunately they may not get it, and I have been exceedingly fortunate and grateful to be able to get a number of map DLCs back to back here in early access. SES Software and I tend to believe, and from what I've communications have, we have a very good relationship, and it's a very good working relationship that I'm looking to continue, and I'm sure they are too as well, because it's one of those things that, well, I really enjoy the game. I'm not just trying to make money off of doing this. It's plain and simple. That's not my motivation at all. If I was motivated to make money off of this, I would be doing a very different strategy on YouTube, shall I say. That's not my goal. Simple as that. My goal is to have fun. And yes, there are perks that come along the way, lots of great opportunities, but it also gives me the chance to interact with you, the viewer, and you know what? You guys get to kind of experience some things through me at times, and an opportunity that you may not be able to get at times. There are some map DLCs that, you know, I can get pretty early, like this one, and you get to see it early. It's a situation of, do you want to see it at all or not until release? It's plain and simple. You get some deliveries. You get me yabbering over top of the deliveries. That's a pro or con, depending on who you're talking to. And, well, there you go. So sometimes you got to take what you get, and but I'm just really fortunate once again to be able to do these deliveries, and I don't overlook it, the opportunity I have. I want to make that clear, because I know some of you will say, well, Prime, you can just get access to it, you don't care, you know, you're too lucky. You know what? Yes, I am too lucky. Maybe I shouldn't get access to these DLCs, and for those who think you wouldn't buy it, I would 100% do it right off the bat. I'd be sitting there at checkout waiting to do it. Plain and simple. But I don't think I need to explain myself. I know the vast majority of you understand the position that I am in because it is quite common sense, at least in my opinion. And I do appreciate all the support and all the comments, whether it's positive or negative, because I always look to improve. So once again, comment down below what you think about the Nebraska DLC. What do you think about this delivery, and what else do you want to see me do? I am, once again, always open to suggestions. I've got lots of stuff planned, as I talked about in this video, with an upcoming plan. However, there's always more room to, well, do different deliveries and grow as well. So once again, comment down below if you want to see me do anything in particular. Once again, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.